princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Cosrx Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. I am always on the hunt for a good sleeping mask, and I've heard such good things about the Cosrx overnight masks. There is the rice one, which I have here, and a honey one as well, which I did try out in sample size. I got 10 of these sample sachets from Tester Korea in one of my other orders. I ended up really liking the honey mask, but I was very curious about the rice mask and I couldn't find it in tester size, so I ended up buying it full size anyway. So the product description says, still fighting uneven, blotchy skin tone? Worry no more, the Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask is here. With a gentle but still effective formula that includes more than 68.9% rice extract, the Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask is designed to brighten, nourish and hydrate while you get your beauty sleep to transform your skin tone overnight. I have an older version of this mask which comes in a cute little tub, but these days it comes in a squeeze tub which is so much more hygienic. The mask itself is white in colour and has a thin, slippery gel-like texture. I find it really easy to spread out on my skin and it absorbs fairly quickly and smells quite nice too. There are 3 ways you can use this mask. The first way is to use it as your traditional sleeping mask. This goes on at the end of your nighttime routine to lock the moisture of your other skincare products in. The second way is to use it as a daytime moisturiser. And the third way is to use it as a wash-off mask, which I personally think is quite wasteful for the product. When I use this as a moisturiser, I actually think that it works quite well. My skin looks really healthy and plump, but it's not too greasy or heavy looking. My skin stays moist for longer too, which is quite nice, and it feels lovely underneath sunscreens that would normally be quite drying. When used as a sleeping pack, I find that my skin stays moisturised all night and my skin looks slightly brighter in the morning. It's not a massive difference for me, so I'm glad that this is a multi-purpose product, otherwise I wouldn't really be that thrilled with it. So I love that it now comes in a squeeze tube, which is much more hygienic than the little tub. It is easy to use and it smells really nice. It can be used easily as a moisturiser and a sleeping pack, and it is slightly brightening when used as a sleeping mask. And there is nothing that I don't like about this product. Using this mask as a normal daytime moisturiser has actually kind of saved the product from being a little bit mundane for me. It does work really well as a sleeping pack, but it's not special and it's not amazing and it's not the best thing ever. It kind of just feels like every other sleeping pack for me personally. It definitely keeps my skin moisturised through the night and it has a very small amount of brightening in the morning, but that's what most sleeping packs do anyway, so I don't find that that's very special. However, I cannot use a lot of sleeping packs as a day-to-day moisturiser, and I actually think that this does a really good job for my skin personally as a moisturiser. It makes my skin feel and look really plump, which I think is amazing, and it works really well if I have a drying sunscreen because it almost forms a barrier so that the sunscreen still does its job, but it doesn't make my skin feel super dry and tight. I think that it's also quite funny that I actually ended up loving it as a moisturiser because I had done the photos and everything for the review, and while I was getting the product description from Wishtrend's page, I scrolled down to see what else they said about this product, and they mentioned that you could use it as a mask as well as a day-to-day moisturiser, so I ended up trying that out as well because obviously I want to review every single aspect of the product, and that's how I ended up loving the product. Otherwise I would have just reviewed this as a sleeping mask and the review would have been very meh. It's easy to use, it smells great, and it works really well as a moisturiser for me personally and also as a sleeping pack. So I would recommend the Cosrx Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask to any princesses who are looking for a really gentle sleeping mask. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye!